Good morning, guys. It is day 3. Yeah. I got nothing done last night. I stayed up way too late. I always think like, oh, I don't have much footage. It shouldn't take me long to edit this together, and then it ends up taking longer than I think it is going to. And so yeah, I didn't get to bed till like midnight. So, which is fine. It is what it is. I mean, let's not joke and say I don't occasionally get to bed that late because I'm reading anyway. But we're just getting around this morning. Just kind of wanted to do a little bit of a morning check-in. Plans for the day. We don't really have a whole lot going on as far as just like life, but reading plans for the day. I want to finish Breadcrumbs. So yeah, I want to finish Breadcrumbs, and ideally I would like to potentially finish The Kingdom of Back as well. But we'll see. This is more of a stretch. I don't think I'll have an issue getting through Breadcrumbs, but this one, because I'm physically reading it and I read so dang slow, might be more of an issue. But I'm going to really try to focus on this more today. I also told the kids that we could go and do something today, since we sat at home all day yesterday. It was supposed to rain and thunderstorm all day yesterday, and it did rain in the morning, which you guys saw, but then it was like sunny out the rest of the day. Today is supposed to be cool. It's supposed to be like a high of 75 today, guys. So it is July. It's just crazy. So I kind of want to get out and enjoy the coolness and the crispness. It feels like fall, which I'm not quite ready for yet, but it's also still early in the morning, so it'll warm up throughout the day. But we'll probably go explore a little bit, get out of the house a little bit, but I don't really know what we're gonna do yet. So the game plan as of right now, though, is to get morning chores done, get some reading done. I've been in the mornings just trying to watch some YouTube videos. I ended up with a massive backlog of like watch later YouTube videos from last month when everyone was sharing different booktubers of color, black booktubers, things like that. I added a bunch of videos to my watch later playlist to try to check some of these people out, and then I had a couple of friends put up like a small booktuber shout out, and so I was adding those, and then people that I find that I want to add. Please don't hit things, okay?
No, I'm hitting a mystery bandit.
Oh, he's hitting the mystery bandit.
Why?
Okay. But anyway, and so I ended up with and then we went on vacation, and so I didn't really stay up to date with the watching that I normally do, and so my watch later playlist on YouTube is a mile long right now, and so I've been trying to like work through those in the morning as well, and kind of hit one or two throughout the day as I need a reading break. So I'm working through that. I think that's it. I think that's all we got going on. So, you okay? Okay. So yeah, we're gonna get started reading, and I will check in with you guys when I have an update.
Go, Bobby, go! Do you need help? Turn away from the fan!
Okay, so I realized that I need to get started on planning my August bullet journal spreads. And so I put a poll up on my Instagram stories yesterday I was trying to decide between two different themes that I had in mind for the month. And so I had a poll up, and I need to check to see which theme won. So the poll was between using cactus as a theme or cacti as a theme, or fireflies. I was hesitant on both of them because I did the bees and I thought the fireflies might be too similar to the bees. But then I also did the flowers in March or May. I don't remember. May, maybe. And so I didn't want to do like two plant life ones really close together. I don't know. I'm way over analyzing this, I'm sure. So it looks like fireflies won. So it was 70% to 30% said cactus, 70% said fireflies. So yeah, I guess I'm doing fireflies. And then I will probably do cactus for September then. So that I'm using both of those themes. So I need to get my like creative juices flowing and get my, I always sketch out. If you've watched my, hi buddy, what is that?
It's I turn this around.
You turn that around?
And make it super fast.
And it makes it super fast.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so sweet.
This word.
Okay. But if you've watched any of my plan with me's, you will know that I always sketch out what I'm doing ahead of time. So I'm going to do that today. I will probably not film my plan with me until Monday.
Up here.
You want to get up here too? Okay. Come here. All right. You say hi? You want to sit right here? No. You want to sit right there? So I will probably not plan my film or do my plan with me filming until Monday, just because with my niece here and everything's kind of lots of interruptions. And so I will probably wait until Monday. I'm hoping I can film it Monday, edit it Monday night, and then like upload it Tuesday, because I try to get them up before the end of the month. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to give myself a little bit of grace as far as the timing of some of my videos. But that's the game plan for right now, is to sketch out my plan for my August spreads. So I'm going to sit on my bed and I will continue listening to Breadcrumbs while I do that. I've been listening to it still this morning. It's getting a lot more fantastical in part 2. So the premise of, I have it up here. So the premise of Breadcrumbs is that our main character Hazel, her and her best friend Jack are 11 or 12 years old. They might be 12. And they are best friends, boy-girl best friends. And they're facing a lot of like, not bullying necessarily, but just their friends are giving them a hard time at school because they think that they like each other and that sort of thing. Like boys and girls can't be best friends. And one day Jack disappears. Jack and Hazel have this kind of fantastical world. Can you not jump on my bed, please? They just have very rabid imaginations, and Jack disappears. He starts being really, really rude to her and then disappears. And she thinks something's wrong. And so she goes looking for him in the woods. And so now she's in the woods and she thinks that he's been kidnapped and she is in search of him. There are a lot of references to other books in this. So Harry Potter and the Chronicles of Narnia and what were some of the other ones that I had picked up on? I don't even remember now. A lot of fairy tale references. Just different fun things that if you are an avid reader and you've read a lot of middle grade books, especially like classics and things like that, you will probably find a lot of those references interesting in this. So that has been a lot of fun to read. So I'm going to keep listening to this as I'm doing my kind of planning, sketching, but that's the game plan for now. And then hopefully later today, probably after this one goes down for a nap, I will have some time to sit and read The Kingdom of Back. So that's the game plan. Let's get going. In the mountains they flew, The frog jumped for joy and the broom snapped in two. Uh-oh, what happened to her broom?
It's broken.
It's broken. Down fell the cat and the dog and the frog. Down they went tumbling into a bog. The witch's half broomstick flew into a cloud, and the witch heard a roar that was scary and loud.
What is it? It's a dragon.
It's a dragon.
This one.
Yeah, what color is that dragon?
It's red.
It is red. What's coming out of his mouth?
It's fire.
It's fire. Cold?
No, it's hot.
It's hot. I am a dragon, as mean as can be, and which with French fries taste delicious to me. No, cried the witch, flying higher and higher. The dragon flew after her, breathing out fire.
It's going to eat her.
Yeah. Help, cried the witch, flying down to the ground. She looked all around, but no help could be found. The dragon drew near with a glint in his eye and said, just this once, I'll try witch without fries.
All animals is monsters.
All the animals are a monster.
And them scare a dragon away.
They're going to scare the dragon away? Here, let's see what happens. But just as he planned to begin on his feast, out from a ditch rose a horrible beast. Okay, finished, finally. I had a few interruptions, which is to be expected, and I love them, so, the interruptions, so I'm not complaining. But here's a little preview of what I was able to accomplish. I'm not going to show you all of it because, I mean, I got to keep some cards held back, right? So you'll see the finished project probably next week when I get everything. Please don't write on my bedspread with that. When I get everything officially done and uploaded. So I am still chunking my way through this. I have about an hour left of the audiobook, so that will get done today, no issue. I'm still liking it. It's getting a little bit more like out there for me. I can see kind of where some of the negative reviews are coming into play, but for now I'm still enjoying it. So I'm going to, Mr. Dude wants to watch The Grinch. Mr. Grinch, right? Is that what you want to watch? Mr. Grinch? So we're going to turn on Mr. Grinch, and I will probably sit and read The Kingdom of Back for a little while, and then it'll be lunchtime. Hey guys, so it is like 7:30. I figured I would close this out now so that I can get a head start on editing so I'm not up so late tonight because I was up way too late last night. As far as reading goes, I have been listening again to the audiobook of this. I keep going back and forth as far as like what I can retain listening to the audiobook and what I need to be physically reading. And so I went back to listening. I was physically reading. It was kind of going slow, so I switched to the audiobook. And as long as I stay focused on the audiobook, I'm really enjoying it. Let's see where I'm at. I don't even know. I think I'm about here. So I'm about halfway into the audiobook, or into this book. I was really hoping to be able to finish this today. It's not going to happen. I haven't made any more progress in Breadcrumbs either. That's sitting over there. So I might try to finish Breadcrumbs tonight and then just hold this and try to finish this one tomorrow. But I need to get my butt in gear. Otherwise, I'm never going to finish all these books. So I'm still really liking this. It's getting to the point where both actually, this and Breadcrumbs, are getting to the point with like the magical realism aspect where it's getting a little bit far out there for me. And I'm trying to just kind of let it go and just kind of embrace it. This very much feels for me like Marie Lu's like pet project. Like this is what she has been wanting to write for so long, and everything else was what she was like doing in the meantime while she really, this is like her baby. It's kind of, and she's just like pouring everything into it that she wants. It very much reads like that, which I love. But it's also just way out there. So still really, really good. Still loving the imagery. There's a lot of conversation in here about how women were not allowed to compose their own music. They could play music. They were expected to learn how to play music, but they couldn't compose their own music. And so that's been coming up a lot in here. But yeah, it's been a really good read. It's very interesting because you have that historical 1700s and then this very, very magical, whimsical, like magical land. But I'm enjoying it. So I'm going to keep probably doing that one on audio and breadcrumbs. So that's the game plan. I'm going to edit this vlog and then probably just whatever else I read tonight, I'll catch up with you in the morning, do like a morning check-in and let you know. But I definitely need to get started editing earlier than I did last night because that was rough. But I think that's it for today. It was kind of a slow day. It was very, very cloudy out all day. It was really cool out. We ended up going to the park, which you saw. It's like 68 degrees out right now. And it feels wonderful, but at the same time, it's like kind of a shock to the system a little bit. So anyway, I think I'm just going to try to enjoy the night, get stuff edited, read a little bit, maybe watch a show with my husband. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.